Hey everyone, once again I have my Captain Dork headset on, but this time my Captain Dork headset is attached to my welding helmet because I'm going to show you exactly why I want you guys to create the welding helmet project that we've been doing in welding right now. Okay, so for today, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a sheet of paper, like usual. This time you need some masking tape, your Sharpie, your 1/4 inch washer, and your vice grip with your pencil, okay? And what I want you to see is to start with, I want you to draw out your paper a little bit differently this time, okay? So the paper we're gonna draw out, it's gonna be split in half, okay? And we're gonna pick two different weld patterns. I'm gonna start with, let's just say, circular, and let's do zigzag. Now, these are totally up to you which ones you want to pick, but I'm just picking two of them. If you want to pick whip, you can do that. Or if you want to pick the half moon, you can do that. Either one works. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to take my paper I just made and I want to post my paper up on a board. Okay, like this. Now, here's the reason why you need the tape. Because you're going to take the tape and you are going to use the tape to tape your paper to the board. And I'm going to tape this at each corner. I'm going to tape this as if it would be this style, okay, upright, portrait style. I'll tape this like this. Now, obviously, you're not going to have a whiteboard to do it on, so you're just going to find a wall to tape this on. And then you're going to tape the other corners like this, and then like this. Today, we're going to practice what's called the horizontal weld, also known as the horizontal weld. The reason why the horizontal weld is one of the hardest welds to do because you have to weld along the wall. You have to do it in a way to where it's not going to drip down. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to because you are used to holding the washer with the pencil. And to do that, it's going to be a little bit tricky to start with. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I do this. Unfortunately, you won't be able to practice striking the arc with this one. All I want you to practice is actually just making the weld pattern on the side of the wall with our vice grip, with our helmet, and with the washer. So here's what you're going to want to see. Pull my helmet down, and I'm going to start here on the side and pretend like I'm striking my arc, and then I want to do my circles about the size of my pencil. Sorry, my washer. You're going to work your way down. Now, after you do your first run, hopefully learn from the video that this is not the exact correct method. If we're going to do this correctly, we actually want to pause at the top of each circle. I'm going to come back a second time and knock out my washer. My second time I make my pass. I'm going to draw this and pause at the top briefly. Okay, so I have a pause at the top briefly. That's what we'll be looking for. And each circle has to be the size of the inside of the washer. And I'm not concentrating enough to make my good passes. And the reason why we want to pause at the top like this helps to keep our weld pool from dropping down. And you'll see what that means later on. Okay? You will eventually fill all of this up. Now we want to do our zigzag. We'll come down to our zigzag, and once again, we will pause at the top of each stroke. And my pencil's moving, my vice grip, unfortunately. And when you do your video, I want to see that you paused the top of each stroke. Make sure you're holding your rod at about a 40 or about a 20-degree angle from vertical. Like you can see I'm doing here. All right. You will eventually fill the entire part of the top part with the weld of your choice, the entire bottom part with the weld of your choice. Okay. This is today's assignment. This is what you're going to practice. I want you guys making a full pass, completely fill up the sheet, because if you don't, you will get marked down for it. So make sure you do fill up the sheet completely. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and hopefully you're able to do this pretty easily. So it's going to take some practice, I'll tell you guys right now.